Hey YouTubers, I have to do this again because I accidentally deleted the footage. Anyways, now this is my new series. My new series is my opinion talk. My opinion talk is it's like I'm gonna talk about games and their weapons and power stuff, and I'm gonna show with Splatoon specials. No, I am not putting this. So yeah, there's 15 specials. I said 16, but I mean 15. Now once it gets to 11, then the 11 it's 15 to 11. It's like useless. Like no, it's not cool. It's useless. But when I get to then it's 10 through 7. It's like okay, it is kind of useful, but it is a little useless. Then when I get to 5, it's useful, but I may say some bad opinions about it. So let's begin. Number 15, Bash Bomb Launcher. Okay, tell you what, now you may be wondering, but it is kind of useful. It isn't. It's like you're throwing a water balloon. Let's say I was playing playing with my water balls with my friend. It's like when I throw it, it breaks automatically. It's like useless. Yeah, same with that. And it's like it doesn't have a timer and stuff, but it is useless because it could give people that's why it's in auto court, because it's useless. Again, I don't know what it's really called, but that's what I think it is. So number 14, ink armor. Ink armor. I should be 15, but it is 14. I mean, so yeah, let me begin. It's useless because you know why? Because in auto court you can have like 2 armors per time, but in this one it breaks automatically. True, it gives the whole team auto armor, but it's like this. Like let's say let's say I did this. Like let's say I'm in armor, and then it's like then something like let's say a stormtrooper. Like let's say this is me, and this is the guy who's gonna kill me. So like this. Armor break, like that. Yeah, that's why I think it's useless. Number 13. Number 13, curly bomb launcher. Curly bombs are like it's like a hover pad, but it's like a technology vacuum cleaner, or whatever it's called. It's like you throw it, but the only problem is is that I got it. That it can go different directions. So yeah, it's like let's say Bunny and Ducky. Yes, I am gonna go see Toy Story. These are Toy Stories, but yes, I am gonna see Toy Story, even though I'm old, but still. Let's say Bunny is like this, like he throws a hover pad and it's like I'm out. It's like oh dang it. Okay. So yeah, that's why it deserves to be on number 12. But it is kind of useful. Number 11, tick bombs, or whatever it's called. Whatever it's called, I don't know. So yeah, it's like this. Like let's say, like when you're in training, it is useful. But when you go in tank wars or I call it tank wars or whatever. When you go on to the lobby and do online mode or whatever, it's like people are moving. These are like real people. Like let's say the stormtrooper used the missiles and was like, oh no, I gotta hit, I'm out. The only useful part is it's like when you're close, you can it comes here or lands more missiles. But when it isn't close, it's useless. Or you could get trapped by it. So yeah, now it's time for the biggie ones. I'm like, okay, it is useful, but not really. Okay, here we go. Let's begin. So yeah, number 10, Stingray. The Stingray. I'm gonna tell what's the problem with it. What's the non-problem with it? Let's start with the problem. The problem is, you summon a giant laser, and like when you shoot it, it's like this. The only problem is that I don't know how to control it. Some people do. It's like this. And you could get killed by it. And you can't kind of like, and you can't, and but the useful part is you can go fast on it when, like, one day when, that's why, cause like once I was playing Splatoon and the stingray was about to hit me, I was like, run, and yeah, it was useful. It could have killed me, but not. Alright, number 9, baller. You turn into you go into a hamster ball, and you blow up. Not really. It doesn't kill you. Okay, again, if you're a Splatoon fan, if you have Splatoon, which is a Switch, well, I don't care if it's, now I'm talking about Splatoon 2, I mean. Not like the first one, because I don't have the Wii. I only have like a PS4 to Switch. So yeah, that's why I think it's like useless. I mean, but so yeah, I'm not talking about, I'm only talking about these. Now the useful part is that like you can blow up if you do it suddenly, and it does good for tank wars. The useless part is that it can go any direction, because it can like, people can like see it, and you can like shoot it. Like let's say Fuzz was like this, and let's say the sword like did this. The first time you shoot it, it's like, the first time, like it makes a big splash. The second time, when you shoot it, it's like that. It makes a giant explosion. It doesn't make a little explosion. And then the next one it does this and this. That's why it is. So yeah, number 8, Splashdown. Splashdown is like, it's like you do like the Master Breaker thing, you like push down and get in from Lego Movie. I do love Legos, so yeah. Anyways, it's like that. That's why it like can make it go down and like this. It makes a giant thing. So it's like, let's say the Stormtrooper did this and then yeah. Anyways, but the useful part is like you can, like, let's say I was on a tall building and I saw somebody, I like do this, or when I was like, or something else. So yeah, so then the next part is, yeah. So yeah, that's why I think it's like useful. But the useless part is like people can like see it. But I do have the Splashdown. It's useful. Number 7 is the Ink Storm. The Ink Storm, like you put in a giant bomb that's full of rain and it makes rain. The useless part is like people can escape from it and it doesn't do that much damage. The useful part is it does useful for Rainmaker, because in Rainmaker you have to keep going to get to the enemy's goal. So then you can like stick to Rainmaker. There was like an Ink Storm and I'm like, okay, it is, and I'm like, I could have died. Okay, next one is, alright, so let's get to number 6, Inkjet. You make, you like turn into it, you like go into a jet, but not really, and you shoot stuff. It's like this, like pretend this crane's a jet. It's like this. but the only problem is you can die. It's like let's say, and you go down, and you have to regenerate and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, that's why I think it's like use. So yeah, that's why I think it's, the useful part is like you can like go anywhere with it. Okay, now it's time for so yeah, that's why I think. Now it's time for the next one is time for the ones I'm like it's useful, but I may say a little kind of uncommon. Up next is Splatoon bomb or whatever it's called, launcher. I'm thinking. I think that's why it is kind of useful. Okay, that's why. So the first reason is, well, it's like hold on, I think. It's like this. Like let's say this was a bomb. It's like that. I think you know what I mean. It's like it sticks here, then it blows up. The only useful part is like people can like, run away from it, but it is useful. In auto court. Like in auto court I faced DJ Octavio and it was useful because it like goes anywhere. Number 4, bubble bomber. Like you make a line and you blow 3 bubbles. It's like, but now I'm not talking like a small one like in real bubbles. I'm talking like a big one. I like do this. And the best part is when you shoot it, it like makes a giant explosion. That's why I think it's like useful. So yeah, and it's not useless. The only problem is that people can shoot it, but it'll take longer. But you can regenerate it. So yeah. So yeah, that's why. So yeah, that's why I think it's like useful. So yeah. That's why I think it's like useful. Useful equals. Yeah. Now it's time. Now number 3 is Ultra Spring. I don't know if I said the name right. Again, I don't know how to say their real names like this. Like let's say like this. Let's say you make a hammer and then you use the Inklings or Arlings. I don't have the auto expansion because, well, I need $20, but yeah, still. So yeah, it's like this. And you like bang the nails, except it could kill Inklings. So yeah, that's why it's useful. So yeah, that's why I think it's useful. Now it's number 2. Booyah bomb! It's like this. You summon like a giant power orb like this, and then you throw it again. Then it like makes a giant explosion. It's like the splash on an ink armor combined. Cause can I tell you something? You can't get killed by the ink armor, even by anything. You can't get killed by the ink armor. You know why? Cause it's like when I keep shooting on it, you can't get killed. You can never get killed in that. Now the most useful power up is the auto bomb launcher. The auto bomb launcher is like a giant. Is something called is like you're summoning a pet dog and it's barking at somebody. So yeah, it's like, but they're like smart. And the Autobomb launcher is like they say the hardest spot is facing immigrants, agent free, and when you summon an Autobomber, it's like chase you no matter what. And that's a good thing. It's like this. Like let's say I keep throwing, and not only that, it like makes it hard for them. So yeah, that's why I think it's useful. So yeah, it's useful by that. So yeah, that's what the only useless part is. In fact, it's not useless. Even when I throw the Autobomb launcher once, and it like know what in splashdown, and it know that there was an inkling there or auto. I don't remember. So yeah, that's my list. Now go down in the comments below and think like what was like useful and useless, what was like good or bad. Bye. Hope you enjoyed this video.